What's going on, campers? Campfacer here. Welcome back to another Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game video. Today, we have all 250 plus patch notes available. You guys, it's a lot to read. And these patch notes are for the upcoming update, which is coming tomorrow, Tuesday, November 28th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And along with those 250 patches, also comes a new map and two new characters, which is Danny as a victim and Nancy as a new family member. So tomorrow is a big one. You guys, tomorrow is a huge update and game changer for the game. I cannot wait. We're going to go through these patch notes, but I'm going to tell you guys, there's a lot. I'm not going to read them all. I'm going to skim and just talk about the more interesting ones, because I know a lot of you guys out there have a very short attention span, and I don't blame you. You're not going to want to sit here and hear about like texture fixes and shadows and stuff like that. A lot of these notes are little things I never even knew existed that were problems in the game. Like, the developers just want to make sure their game that they built from the ground up is working properly. I get that. But they had to put all the notes here in front of us. And if you are one of those people interested in reading every single note, I'll put the link down in the description below so you can sit on your own time and read through them. But on my video here, we're just going to talk about the more interesting ones here. So without further ado, before I start this, if you guys are new to the channel, this year I'm trying to hit the 8,000 subscriber mark. I'm pretty close. So if you like what you see on the channel, please consider subscribing, and I thank you for the support. Let's dive into it. Okay, so like I said, this is a big one here. I'm not going to read. I'll read a couple like weird ones and then skim right to the bottom. Like, for instance, look, Nancy's trap alerts. We have fixed an issue where Nancy's traps do not trigger any notifications. Now, some of you guys might be like, what do you mean, Nancy? We haven't even gotten Nancy yet. What are they talking about Nancy for already? Well, they did a lot of play testing behind the scenes before they released Nancy's content. So I'm sure they're letting us know, before we put this content out, we had to fix it already. So, hey, it is what it is. Let's see. I'm going to skim through, and bear with me, okay? This is going to be a very unedited video. I just have to get this information out to my fans and to the community. You guys, I told you, I am the source to come to for everything Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So, let's skim through. Excuse me, my throat, my chest. I think I'm getting a cold again. Spectating. Voice chat drops in lobby and match. We have fixed an issue where voice chat isn't function in both the lobby during a match when using push to talk. On settings, what they're referring to there is PC players have an option to push to talk where they hit a key and they hold it down. But that's for PC players. It's a good thing they're fixing that one, though. Let's see. Like I said, there's over 250 here. Blood on family members' family house. We have fixed an issue where blood on family members appears golden in the corner of the bone room. I never noticed that, but like I said, they want to make sure everything looks good. Car battery on gas station. We have fixed an issue where the car battery in the backfield area was misaligned with the car. Huh. See, that's another one I didn't know. Shadows fading on foliage and trees. Light bleeding from Leatherface's chainsaw. Lighting issues on Slaughterhouse. I'll read like some of the subject of the patches. That's what I'll do. I'll skim through a lot of them like that. Bone and skull clipping on Slaughterhouse. Stuck spots on Slaughterhouse. Invisible collision in bushes on Slaughterhouse. Various textures. Face grinder execution not present. Stamina boost regeneration when a victim disconnects. Victim bypass fence to collect bone scrap on gas station. Disconnection exploit. Door slamming dead victims for XP. What? That's another one. Never heard that one before. I have to read that one. We have fixed an issue where family players could repeatedly door slam a dead victim for XP and executed in a doorway. Wow. Wow. Oh, man. How do people figure these things out? No wonder why people hit level 99 before I did. Cheaters. Just kidding. Party voice chat. Okay, this is what I'm in. You guys, this game, the biggest problem to me is the whole party lobby issue. Everything to do with it. Let's read what this one has. All right, party voice chat. We resolved an issue that would cause voice chat not to work properly for some party members. Yes, that was a problem that happened to me last night. We lost one of our buddies in the voice chat. We didn't know what happened. I had to restart the application, and we had to get the people back in the party. And voila, boom. It's just weird. Like little things like that just kind of annoy me with like voice chat or being disconnected or the load times. Let's see. Various minor HUD issues, UI issues, various minor UI issues. There's a bunch of little things. I'm not going to go over everything here in this video. I don't want to drag it out. I just want to talk about the more interesting things here, you guys. They're coming up soon. Bear with me. No cell in Leatherface revved up attack. We have fixed an issue causing no cell to not properly trigger when being hit by a revved up chainsaw. Now, you guys, a lot of you guys out there were talking about that and very annoyed by it. And it not being fair, and I'm glad they're fixing that. I didn't notice that much, but I did realize that happened with a lot of players. Let's see. Fixed. A lot of these fixes are just like little minor things. I want to get to the segment of this where it's changed. Missing voice lines. Added missing voice lines for when a victim exceeds noise thresholds in minigames. That's interesting. I hope we get to hear new lines we've never heard before. That'd be cool. Blood trails. We have matched up the victim blood trails across all platforms. Nice. You guys remember now, console players the victims were leaving a thick, heavy blood trail behind them with the family member could see that like it's supposed to be. But for some reason on PC, they barely left any blood at all. So it was kind of like, oh, you guys get an advantage over on PC. Not anymore. Now they match perfectly. That's cool. Little things like that matter. Let's see. Skill tree resets. Victim noise marker and hiding spots. Let's see what that is. Fixed an issue where the noise indicator would not stick to victims after bursting out of hiding spots. Huh. Quick exit spotter, second wind, fuse box cursor issues, Nicotero blood splatter. Fixed an issue where the Nicotero Leatherface shirt would not get any blood on it when executing victims. Okay. Leatherface door destruction. If Leatherface starts the animation of destroying a door with a saw, it can no longer be opened during the animation. This issue was caused by another family member opening the door just after Leatherface's skip. Ladders and hands, victim restraints. Fix an issue where if a victim is hit before getting out of their restraints, they would fall, then pop back up into the restraints. Now, if hit before escaping restraints, victim will fall normally and stay free. Okay. Sissy stun lock. Safe window jumps. Fix an issue where a victim would not take accurate damage if connection is interrupted when jumping through a window. Man, there's a lot here. Leatherface carry. Fixed an issue where victims who have disconnected cannot be carried by Leatherface. Nice. So now when you go to do a gallows kill, if somebody rage quits, you still will be able to bring their body over there and get the gallows kill. That's fair. I like that one. Because before, I think there was a point in time where if you disconnected quick enough, you wouldn't be able to get the gallows kill, and that was a bummer. Let's see. Gallows, spectate, crash, healing traps, camera on for Johnny, restraints, animation, frame rate issues in basement. Loud Leatherface feet. Fix an issue that would make Leatherface's footsteps sound too loud at longer distances. Okay. Mute all option. All right, now we're on to the change now. Okay, hold on. The change. Character outlines when making noise. We have changed how character outlines function when triggering noisemakers. Players who make noise will now have a red noise outline attached to them for a few seconds. Making noise with bone charms, nuggets, bone piles, door slams, the toolboxes will be affected. Sliding metal doors will not. This is intended to incentivize stealthy play. Okay, so the metal doors, when you slam them, the noise stays there and you can run away from it. But everything else sticks to you for the amount of time that it fades away. That's fair. That's cool. I can't wait to see how that plays out and makes people rethink about rushing. Instead of rushing, try to be more stealthy and not make that noise. We have added the option to quickly mute all players in a lobby. Oh, okay. So now, if you don't want to hear anyone running their mouth or talking trash, whatever, you just want to play the game, you can just mute everybody. That's fine. That's fair. I like that option. It never bothered me. I like to interact with other people, whether they're nice or toxic. I like it both. I don't like the toxic people, but I know how to counterattack them and beat them at their own game a little bit. You know what I mean? So, but the mute all option, good little add-on there for the game. I like that one. I know a lot of people are going to like that. Let's see. Auto crouch toggle. We have added the option to toggle auto crouch on or off. The option can be found in the input section of the options menu. Okay. So now you don't have to press the button on your controller on and off if you want to go stand up, crouch down, stand up, crouch. I'm used to it. I play like that all the time. I'm fine with it, but I know a lot of people don't want to have to deal with that. So there you go. Change victim abilities at match start. Victim abilities will now start the match with a 60-second countdown cooldown. I made a video on this one. I think it needs to be 2 minutes. And in the video, you go back on my channel and watch it, you'll see why. Ooh, excuse me. 2 minutes is appropriate. 1 minute, by the time 1 minute is up, you're barely finding in one toolbox or a door. 1 minute does nothing. It needs to be 2 minutes to be effective. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Go watch the video and see for yourself. Okay, hitchhiker traps and pressure valves. We have removed the safe zone in front of the pressure valve so that the hitchhiker can trap the device. Okay, so at the gas station map outside on the pressure valves, there's like a pile of wood or something weird where you can't put the trap there. You have to back way up, and it almost feels like by the time you could put the trap down, it's not doing anything. Like they can get by it and turn the valve on or off. You know what I mean? So that's good. They got rid of that safe zone. Let's see. Gas station smoke room. We have added a gate to the smoke room exit. Wait, hold on. Gas station smoke room. We have added a gate to the smoke room exit. We have also closed a gap between the smoke room and the side room. Gas station smoke room. We have added a gate to the smoke room exit. We have also closed the gap between the smoke room and the side door. Okay. Okay, but what does that mean they added a gate to the smoke room exit? The smoke room exit is a door, the wooden door that's locked. They added a gate to it. What do they mean by gate? I was wondering if they were going to put like a electric gate. Like put the electric to the generator? Is that what they mean? Huh. Changed invite codes. We have made invite codes able to be hidden. This should help reduce unwanted sharing of the codes. Change valve pressurizing after close. Okay, when family closes the valve, it will now build pressure back up, reducing victims' progress towards the gate opening. We already knew about that one from a couple updates ago. They talked about that. So every time the family member now shuts off the valve, it repressurizes back to 0 again, instead of like leaving off like right near like the, where you have no time to shut it off. So that's good. The only way that victims are going to be able to pull it off now, especially if families camping the damn pressure valve, is if they keep bone sharding the family member in the back before they turn it off. That's the only way they're going to be able to outdo the family members. But, that's a fair balance change because it was being used and abused way too much by victims. Okay, so variable lobby timer. We have changed the behavior of the lobby timer depending on how many players have hit ready. If 5 out of 7 players in a lobby hit ready, the lobby timer will drop to 30 seconds. The only problem with that, though, is what if we don't have enough players? What if there's not 7 players? Then it drops down to 30 seconds. Now we're going to be screwed. Sometimes you almost want more time for more people to pop in, There's no winning this whole battle with the lobby. Okay, change Grandpa Awakening cutscene. We have removed the Grandpa Awakened cutscene. It has been replaced with a simple banner notification to inform players. Wow, that was a big one. You guys all got pissed. There was a lot of mad people about that one. The chainsaw stalling out. Wow, a lot of people are going to be excited for this one. Gas station fuse and fuse box spawns. We have changed the spawn locations for some fuses on the gas station. We have changed a few spawns for the fuse box itself as well. Okay. That's something we didn't know about. This should help prevent scenarios where fuse spawns near a fuse box. Character bio local. We don't care about that one really. Cook Seek ability consumption. We have adjusted the consumption rate for the Cook Seek ability. His ability should now drain while searching for noises. His ability should now continue to drain while focusing on sounds. They nerfed the Cook a little bit, you guys. Map weighted in back end. I don't know what this means. We have opened up controls on the back end to adjust map weighting. What do they mean by weighting? Example, okay. We can now make Nancy's house weighted above the others. This can help make maps come up in rotation more or less frequently depending on setting. Okay, so now if they see that a lot of the maps are being picked one after another, like you know when you get stuck on a map for like 6 matches in a row, the one map, I think what they mean is they can rotate the maps now for us, right? Okay, tuned various data events. No, we don't care about that. Tuned gallows kill XP. Let's see. Oh, the gallows. Okay, we have raised the XP earned for a gallows kill above the standard XP for an execution. We have added a notification for the gallows kill when earned. Okay. I always thought like you should get way more XP for getting a gallows kill in the first place, because like I remember I've only gotten 3, and every time I got one, I'm like, wow, that's all you get? That's a very rare execution to be able to pull off, So I'm glad they did that one. Nicotero saw volume. We have adjusted the volume for Nicotero saw. The volume of the saw has been increased to bring it more in line with the default saw, which is a Poland 245A or 306 or both. It's a hybrid. So it's going to be louder. Cook tags duration. Let's see. Nancy's ability, spotting bonus, Cook Seek counter, wake up Grandpa. We have adjusted the threshold for waking up Grandpa. It should now require slightly more noise to wake up Grandpa on the victim's side. Auto wake up events will still wake him up normally. tuned Johnny's hunt counter. We have adjusted the hunt ability to not detect victims who are crouched and moving slowly. There we go. I know a lot of people were getting annoyed by Johnny being able to hunt basically anything and being a little bit OP. Slaughterhouse balance. We have made various changes to Slaughterhouse in order to balance the map accordingly. Valve pressure tanks moved upstairs and out of the basement. Wait a minute, you guys. They said pressure tanks. Not tank, but tanks. Does that mean that now there's no tanks in the basement whatsoever? They're all outside? Because I remember in the last live stream, they talked about the one tank, and we thought they were talking about the one in Leatherface's lair, the one far back downstairs, hard to get to. So they're saying they're moving all the tanks outside. Huh. Okay, so moved valve handle pickup locations to the further from the tanks also. Slaughterhouse building door can now have a padlock added to it. We can now padlock the exterior of the slaughterhouse door too. The one on the far back, the one you could never put a padlock. Oh, they're adding that's cool. That's cool. All right. Added nuggets to slaughterhouse building, added nuggets to the facilities building. Base sensitivity defaults, pray, drive, and cook seek. Pins and needles perk. Security pins tuning. We have adjusted the security pins perk to only affect cook's padlocks. Slaughterhouse escape volumes. We have brought the escape volumes in towards the cattle grids on the slaughterhouse escape gates to limit trolling. So that means that you can't, like, you go through the gate and you take one step and you're out the exit. There's no like running down the road back and forth trolling and teabagging, because people would just sit there for like an hour doing that. Well jump iframes. Previously, victims could be hit multiple times on their way into the well, creating various issues. Now being hit on the way into a well will only damage the victim once and then force them into the well. Haptic feedback. And that's it. There we go. I cut it way down. 23 minutes. An hour and 15-minute long video turned into 23 minutes, if you guys made it this far. Again, thank you for listening and reading some of these off with you guys. I appreciate it. I just thought I'd bring this to the table really quick, go over it, talk about it. And yeah, I'm excited for the patch. Are you guys excited? Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you like all these patches. Maybe you've read them and came to the video, or you read the video with me, along with me. Let's have a discussion. Are you guys excited for this patch, this update? Let's go. You guys, thank you for watching. And as always, campers, stay out of the woods.